Hi guys, I'm going to be doing I'm Nalani, by the way. I'm going to be doing my pre-evaluation video diary for the Healthy Living Project. So one of the first concerns that I want to tackle is my steps daily. They are very inconsistent. Sometimes it's 6 and sometimes it's 10, 11, but I do want it to be 10 and above daily. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and of course continue to walk everywhere. That's what I already do. But when I'm doing my gym workouts, I don't typically do cardio as long as I would like. So I'm gonna set apart time after weightlifting to do 30 minutes to an hour of cardio on the treadmill or the Stairmaster to get my steps in that I'm looking for. The next thing is I do tend to eat out when I'm with friends, or I'm busy every day, so I don't feel like cooking every day. I do cook sometimes, but I do realize that typically on Thursday or Fridays when things are a little bit more active, I do tend to eat out. So I'm going to do a meal prepping for the whole week to make sure that I already have stuff ready without the excuse of getting food out. I'm gonna already have something ready, so I don't really need to do so. And one of my goals is to reduce fried food, so of course I'm going to be baking everything. I do enjoy fried chicken and wings. I do like that. So what I'm gonna do is just bake it. You can make it just as crispy in the oven. So what I'm gonna do is just bake my chicken or bake my wings, and then I can still have the same satisfaction, so that it's realistic. I'm still gonna want to eat it. It's just not going to be deep fried, because I do want to reduce fried foods. For blood pressure, so I'm going to be tracking my blood pressure. Mine is a little bit different. I do have a low blood pressure issue, but we still want to make sure that I don't have high blood pressure. But one of my doctor's orders is to increase salt intake as needed. So I'm still going to be intaking salt, but just reducing fried foods, because that's the bad cholesterol, bad blood pressure. We don't want that. So what I'm going to do is just measure out my salt intake to make sure I'm not doing too much, but also not doing too little, because my range, I do know what my range wants to look like. I just don't want it to be in the 90s. I want it to be maybe like 120 over 70 or something like that. So as long as we're around there, we're good. As long as we're not in the high blood pressure range, we're good. So I will be tracking that probably like once or twice a week to make sure my blood pressure is still correlating with the changes that I make. One of the last thing is my water intake. So I do typically drink a lot of water. My issue is though that I typically wait until I'm thirsty to drink water, and when you wait until you're thirsty to drink water, you're already dehydrated. So I do plan on getting one of those water bottles that they have in Walmart, where they just show you a specific time to where you should be drinking a specific amount of water. So for example, like by 8 a.m. you're supposed to be at a certain mark, and so on and so forth. So I do plan on getting one of those so that I can regularly track my intake and then go from there and make sure that I'm still drinking water, but I'm not waiting until I'm dehydrated to drink water, and still make sure I'm getting the amount of water that I need throughout the day. And yes, also I do want to improve my sleep, but that's not a part of my plan. But I do plan on going to bed earlier. But yes, okay, so that's all the things that I did realize that I need to work on, and that I will be working on this for the rest of the project.